Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have my winter FabFitFun box to share with you. I am an annual subscriber, so I'm able to customize all 6 categories. And I always think it's fun to share with you what I selected and to hear from you what you selected as well. Just in case you've not heard of FabFitFun, although I'm sure you probably have, this box is a quarterly lifestyle box for women. It is $59.99 per quarter now. There was a slight price increase once again, but if you're able to do an annual subscription, which does allow you to customize all of the categories, then you do save a little bit, about $5 per box, brings it down to $219.99 for the entire year. I will leave a link in the description box below just in case you haven't already been subscribed, and that will save you $10 on your first box or on your subscription. So as always, I definitely appreciate it when you happen to use my referral links or affiliate links and codes. Is very much appreciated. Now, this box has been around for quite some time. Well before I had the channel, I actually got one of their winter boxes. At the time, I just didn't really need subscriptions, and then of course once I got into it, I just felt like so many people already get FabFitFun that I didn't bring it to the channel until recently. But with each of their price increases, they've given us the opportunity to sort of get grandfathered in on the current pricing. So I think I'm paid up now for probably the next 2 years or so. This is just like the very beginning of my second year with FabFitFun. So you'll be seeing it on the channel for quite some time. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box. Once upon a time, they came in a really cute kind of like glossy box, but I totally get it. This is much more economical, and it's also much more recyclable as far as I know. And of course, they do have some like pretty pricey items. The value on this box cannot be beat because it is a larger funded company with thousands of subscribers. So they are able to buy the items for us at really great wholesale prices and then pass the savings on to us as subscribers, which I definitely appreciate. So that is why you can't really compare FabFitFun with some of the smaller subscription boxes that you do see here on the channel, but it is still one that I always suggest to people, and one where I'm trying to describe what I do here on the channel. I ask, have you heard of FabFitFun? And most people have, because it is such a great deal and it kind of explains what subscription boxes are pretty quickly. So inside we just have some of their little dotted packing paper. And we have the FabFitFun magazine, which I, in all honesty, don't really go through anymore now that they don't include all of the information about the products in each category. Now they use a QR code for you to find that information. I do use a lot of the subscription box sort of directories and websites to get my information when I'm preparing for customization day, but here they show you a lot of the items in a like full page spread, as well as give you that QR code. They do have some fun like articles and how to use the items. They have tried to add a little bit more of the fit element back into the box, which I appreciate. But then there's, just like any other magazine, all kinds of ads as well. But if this is kind of part of your experience, this is like your splurge every quarter to yourself, and you really want to just make it part of a self-care moment, I could see how it'd be really nice to, you know, draw a nice hot bath and read your little FabFitFun magazine, or just have it, you know, by your nightstand and page through it. I think it's a good idea. So there are 6 categories. Like I said, I will share with you what I selected in each one. I'm not sure if I can do it like in the right order, but we'll give it a shot. So it's always interesting. Sometimes they do throwbacks. They've been kind of like releasing things slowly but surely. And I wound up choosing for first category a candle, which probably doesn't surprise you. This was kind of a last edition. This is a very hefty candle, you guys. I will say that. It had a $70 value. Now, I am totally fine with like really expensive candles, but this one was kind of takes the cake. I'm going to go ahead and use my X-Acto knife because it does look like it is sealed very nicely, but this is definitely a regiftable item. You know, candles do make great gifts. As much as people say they're kind of a generic gift, I don't get upset when someone gives me a nice fragrance candle. All right, so it looks like mine, so this is the box. I took it off. It definitely got jostled around in there, and I'm kind of surprised because it is very heavy, but it looks like the candle itself, you can kind of see, you guys, there's been a little bit of it movement in there, so it looks like the candle might have moved, and some of the shavings of the candle have kind of gotten along the edge, but that'll be really easy, I think, to clean up with a damp cloth. So it has this nice gold interior and this nice matte sort of sand exterior. It is really pretty. It is a big candle. Let me go ahead and find the description of it. Now, the other items in this category I think my next choice was going to be the Sherpa Throw, which had a $60 value, but once they added the candle, I went with that. The other options were the Mark & Graham Wine Opener, which was a throwback, the Social Studies set of 3 nesting bowls in emerald or mauve, the Elemis Superfood Facial Wash. I try to stay away from the skincare and beauty products when there are other options in a category. Sometimes it's a category where it's all beauty products and you just have to go with one of those. The Maya Mika Car Organizer, the Socialite Quilted Vest, which a lot of the times I do like the apparel items, but that was not one of them. It just kind of had like a boxy look to it. The Unhide Pillow to match all those unhide throws that I know a lot of you have and absolutely love, although I have not gotten on the unhide train myself. The Coach Signature C-Stud Earring Set. I would love to see some Coach jewelry in the box sometime that wasn't just a stud set. The Bomac battery operated dual salt and pepper mill. The Nude Sticks Hanging Cosmetics Case, which had a crazy value like $64. I did consider that, but I don't really need one. And then finally, this lovely candle, which again, I think it will be just fine. It just has a regular, looks like a cotton wick. So this is the Haps Sand Vessel Middle Seat Scent. You might be trapped, but at least you're going somewhere. Hold your own with a transportive, earthly blend, perfect for staying grounded in times of stress. And it does smell really, really good. So let me see. I guess it is a refillable candle, which is kind of cool. I don't know if so this is what's neat about it, you guys, is this actually comes out, this gold piece. So this is just your ceramic vessel, and then you can buy refills for this. I wonder if that's going to be something that we can do in the next customization, if we can do that as an add-on. So it's notes of rose, violet, jasmine, cedarwood, musk, sandalwood, and tonka bean with a burn time, you guys, of 55 hours. So that is a pretty hefty candle. It's a little bit more than $1 per hour, essentially, at $70, but I do like that it's refillable because sometimes I have these beautiful candle vessels and I don't know exactly what to do with them. So depending on how much the refills are, that might be a great item. That didn't even register with me. Also didn't register with me that the main note was rose, and it does smell like rose, but there's enough other stuff going on in there that I actually really like it. It almost has like a fruity scent to me, but again, I'm getting over a cold, so don't pay attention to what I say. All right, you guys, let's see if we can find the next item. So the next item that I chose was a beauty item because the color appealed to me. So this is, let me see, it's also refillable. It's a lipstick. It's the Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim High Intensity Refillable Lipstick in At Night. And I think there were 3 different colors. This has a $39 value. Let me see if I can get into it. These are always like the hardest boxes to open without tearing it up too much. But this is probably not something that I'm going to re-gift anyway because, again, the color did appeal to me. So hopefully it's one that I will be able to use. And that's one of those things is if you don't have like a sister or a family member that you can pass things on to, like once you try it, that's yours. All right, so the other items in this selection, and again, you can always choose to add on items in the different categories. For the first category, it was an additional $15. There were some limitations, like there was a category where I wanted to add on an item, but I couldn't because of what I had chosen, or I couldn't because it wasn't available as an add-on. So that was kind of a bummer to me. So this is what it looks like. It's very like skinny and pointy. It almost looks like a pen with that point. So it just says Hourglass. Let's see what it says. So yes, there were 3 colors: If Only, I Am, and At Night. And of course the At Night is the more dramatic color. $39 value. It is a 100% vegan lipstick. So this is what it looks like. It's very skinny. So this is the color. Can you guys see that? I thought that looked dramatic, like kind of a darker red. That delivers saturated long rain color with a satin finish. It features the ultimate luxury lip accessory, a sleek gold color applicator that is designed to be used interchangeably with the entire collection of a Confession Ultra Slim lipstick refills. Elevate lipstick to a new level of luxury. So I guess you're probably able to refill that black part in the center, which again, I would love to see the refills in future add-ons, or I forget what they call them. I think they just call them refills, right? The other options was a Sur La Table 4-piece silicone utensil set in gray, the Lily Pulitzer ceramic mug set of 2, which they've had like multiple times as throwbacks, the Short Stories rolling pin, the 2 other colors of the lipstick, the Olin Rieksen dark spot toner, which I did consider that, the Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus Eye Advanced Cream, the Mercy Fabric Shaver. I have one of those already, but those are great to have. The Icon Beauty mini humidifier, which I was wishing that I had that a couple of weeks ago, and the Fila flexible back stretcher to add, again, they're trying to kind of add some of that fitness back in there. So, and you could have chosen any of those extra ones for $12. Now, which in the past it was $15 for category 2. For category 3, where the add-ons used to be $10 and they went up, so one category it went down and one category it went up, it was now $12. It was I went with the kitchen scale. So let me see if I can find that. It looks, I'm guessing it's this guy. So Short Stories food scale, which I just thought would be really useful to have in terms of measuring food, because sometimes it's by weight versus by cups and tablespoons, etc. This has a $29.99 value. Not a super high value, but it was just something that I knew that I would use. The other options were the Ryan Porter Holiday Votive Collection, which was a throwback, something that I did consider, but once I got that big candle, I figured no need. The Christophe Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt, $53 value. I love Christophe Robin stuff, and I almost selected that, but that was the item where I wanted to choose it as an add-on, and I was not able to. So I could have chosen that, but then I wouldn't have been able to get this little scale, which I wanted. It says the Short Stories kitchen scale is the perfect addition to your kitchen. It's very reflective, and it does look like a bathroom scale. It says this easy-to-read kitchen scale lets you measure food, teas, flours, and more with ease to ensure you always have the exact measurement needed. It gives accurate measurements and includes a tare option as well as measurement options, which is super duper helpful. I feel like I could also use it for like small packages too when I'm trying to figure out my shipping costs. Other options in this category were the Chinese Laundry Slippers, the Laneige Lip Treatment Balm, the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Plumper, the Too Faced Better Than Sex Volumizing Mascara, the Power 2 The Flower Tina Hair Wrap, and the Figure 1 Glycolic Glow Treatment. So now we are on to choice number 4. I didn't choose the most exciting things, but I think sometimes it's important to choose a mixture of useful, functional things that you are in need of, as well as a couple delightful things so that it is a little bit of a treat. I chose the APPAREL Butter Keeper. I know, not that exciting, you guys, but I went with it. It was just a $19.95 value, so you could just go for the highest value with this box for sure, and it would be like $300-400. But again, I think it's more important to get things that you're going to use, and I've been wanting a butter keeper so I can leave butter out on the counter so that it is nice and soft and ready to use, because I love me some butter, some good Kerrygold butter. Super duper simple. It says have fresh, soft butter available for spreading conveniently, waiting on your countertop. This versatile butter dish is made of premium quality, BPA-free plastic, and is dishwasher, microwave, and freezer safe. That's good to know. Built-in measurement markers for recipe execution. The see-through aesthetic can be used to store butter in the fridge as well for quick visibility while cooking. The lightweight plastic is very durable, and unlike ceramic, glass, or crystal, it won't shatter if dropped on the floor. So I feel like plastic will shatter if dropped or hit hard enough. I do like the fact, for some reason, you guys, I thought it was glass. I need to do more research or pay more attention to Catherine McCarty when she's doing her spoilers. But I do like that they put these little marks on it. So when it's telling you like 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, because I know it's on the foil of the butter, but I buy the big sticks from where it's like a double stick, essentially, the blocks of butter from Costco, because I go through so much Kerrygold butter. So it is kind of nice though to have those written on there so that you can cut directly on it. Hopefully your knife doesn't like cut into the plastic and make it look funky, but super duper simple. I do kind of wish it was glass, even though I do appreciate that it is microwave. Not that I would microwave my butter in that container, but if you wanted to just soften it up, if you had it in the fridge and you just wanted to quickly soften it up, I guess you could do that on low. So the other items in this category, which were available for $8, were the Aria Beauty Reusable Makeup Swabs with an Ace Beauty Serenity eyeshadow palette, so a little bundle. The Vike Beauty Makeup Melt with the Aria Beauty Reusable Makeup Swabs. So you could have gotten the swabs with a palette or the swabs with the makeup melt. The Lucky Tan Shea Butter Hand Cream, which I am getting their advent calendar, so I held off on getting that. The My Tagalongs Vitamin Organizer. The Sonage 5-in-1 Facial Globes, which I've seen those in so many different iterations. No need for that. Or the Truff Love Hair Mask, which I was tempted by that, but I was still so like upset that I couldn't get the Christophe Robin that I passed on that as well. I don't do a lot of add-ons unless it's really something I want, so that's why I did consider it with the Christophe Robin, but when they wouldn't let me do that, I was like, never mind. So for choice number 5, which again had additional pricing at $8, let's see what I chose. This is like a kind of a smaller item, so I might not have it in here. There it is. So this is the Quick Slick, which again, super simple, not high priced item. It has a value of $18. And just looking really quickly, you guys, there was stuff in this category that had a value of $69. I do think it's kind of crazy that in some of the categories there is such a huge discrepancy, but I appreciate the variety as well, so I can't get too mad. But sometimes I feel like there should be like a, you know, like a $20 difference in each direction for the items in a certain category. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. So this is the insert name here, Quick Slick, which is just to help you with flyaways, and it kind of has like a mascara wand to it. Let me see if I can open this up. Quick Slick is designed to quickly, and easily touch up your hair. No alcohol, safe for sensitive scalps, a non-irritating, non-flaking essence to slick and smooth away your flyaways. You guys know I have super thin, super straight hair, but especially when I put my hair back in a bun or I want it to just look a little bit more put together, or if I've been in a really windy situation, which does happen here, I need to kind of calm the flyaways. And so this is what it looks like. I should have pulled the one that I have open right now because it does have some plastic wrap on it, but it just basically has like a mascara wand, and you just kind of go along the direction of your hair the way you want it to lay. It doesn't make it greasy. I use it pretty sparingly, but it does kind of calm down the ones that are like kind of sticking up, you know, that are just the new hair growth. The other options in this category were the Aceology Lifting Treatment Mask that had a $69 value compared to my $20 Quick Slick. The Karuna Tone and Drench Sheet Mask 4-pack for $20. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration Grapefruit, which was 2 ounces, and the ESPA Exfoliating Body Polish Bundle, the Chic and Tonic Snowflake Mug, which was cute, but I just don't need any more mugs. I loved that though, just because it had an element of winter, and I do miss the seasonal quality that these boxes used to have. But now that it's totally customizable, unless you specifically choose things that are seasonal, you're not gonna get a seasonal box. It's just kind of like, now it's just kind of become like a shopping trip where I'm getting refills for things that I need or things that I would eventually purchase for myself anyway. There was the Pixie Retinol Tonic for $15, the Pixie Rose Tonic, the Pixie Clarity Tonic, so 3 different options for that depending on your skin type, and the Kitsch Microfiber Towel Scrunchies. So it wasn't the most exciting category, so I was happy to see the Quick Slick in there. And then finally for choice number 6, which had additional pricing of $10. So the additional pricing again kind of jumped around. It was 15, 12, 12, 8, 8, and then 10, which was the same as it was last year or last season. It is this. Here we go. I was trying to find the front because some of the sides were plain. I wound up with the Herbivore Botanicals Aquarius Clarity Cream, which has a $44 value. There was a bundle that had a $77 value, but for the most part, this was a lot of skincare and beauty, so I just went with this one. It says, made with blue tansy oil. This is a really pretty little pot. It says, and white willow bark, BHA Aquarius Pore Purifying Clarity Cream helps deep clean congested pores and balance hydration levels. After use, skin feels hydrated with a soft matte finish. So I decided I could just use a new cream cleanser because sometimes it's nice after I am wearing a full face of makeup to really get that deep clean, even though I don't do a ton of skincare these days because I found that doing too much was just too much for my particular whatever pH makeup I have. So the other items in this category were the Away Detox Shampoo and Scalp Massager, which was a throwback, the Baddington Monroe 3D Silk Lash and Glue Kit, but you guys know I do lash extensions, along with the Ico Double X Eyeshadow Stick, the Babe Lash Pro Lash Lifter Bundle. So that was like 3 things I think in there. The Aloe Mega C Body Wash, the Foria Awaken Arousal Oil with Organic Botanicals, which was kind of a, you know, exciting and spicy item that people were talking about. The Beekman 1802 Dream Booster Bakuchiol Better Aging Serum. I held off from that one because I'm getting that advent calendar as well. So if you're interested in seeing more Beekman 1802 items on my channel, definitely watch my Advent series, which is coming up in December. The Lemon Snowdrift Hat, which was cute but would not look good on me at all. The This Works Stress Check Mood Manager, which we've gotten in other boxes. A good item, but didn't need it. And that was all of our choices for category 6. So You guys, let me know what you picked in your boxes. If you got any add-ons, if you've had any experience with any of these products, I would love to hear it as well. Just as a quick recap, I got our very hefty but refillable candle, which does smell really good. The Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim lipstick in the shade At Night, which is very pretty. The Short Stories Kitchen Scale, the APPAREL Butter Keeper, the insert name here, Quick Slick for those flyaways, and finally the Herbivore Botanicals Aquarius Clarity Cream, which I felt like I did a pretty good job this time, kind of staying away from a lot of the bath and body and beauty products, even though I did wind up with the Quick Slick, this Clarity Cream, and of course our lipstick, but I can't pass up a good lipstick. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in my next unboxing.